We are here with David Vanko, the General Chair of GSA 2015, and Richard Ortt, the Field Trip Chair of GSA 2015. Thanks for joining me, gentlemen. All right, where's the conference headed next year?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah.
Baltimore, Maryland. All right, so tell me a little bit about Baltimore, Maryland. What are we excited to see there next year?
The best thing we have with Baltimore, Maryland is we're a diverse geologic community there. We go from coastal plain sediments all the way up to the Appalachian Plateau. We have everything in between, from karst geology to urban geology to nice domes.
Oh, excellent. In terms of the conference itself, what are some of the major draws that you think that we'll be able to see at GSA 2015?
Well, we're starting to plan some satellite activities perhaps in DC. It might involve congressional visits. A lot of folks can come to Baltimore and they don't often get to the DC area. So if they want to go down to the Hill and meet their representatives or senators, we're thinking about ways to make that happen, as an example.
And so, David, you mentioned some of the off-site locations, and Richard, in terms of field trips, what are people looking forward to?
Yeah, field trips, again, we're so diverse. We're looking at doing a lot of sediment type of geology, sedimentology, where we have some exposed Miocene cliffs, the renowned Calvert Cliffs. We're looking at going down there. We're also looking at exploring into possibly Pennsylvania and West Virginia to do some of the more socially, topics of today, where we have Marcellus shale fracking going on. We can also see possibly some barrier reef. So we're talking about coastal shoreline stabilization type projects. So we expand the full spectrum of the geology world right now.
All right, so all of that sounds fascinating. If that's not enough reason for everybody to come to GSA 2015, what is one reason you really think that everyone should make it out to Baltimore next year?
One thing all geologists do at some point in their lives is make geologic maps. 2015 is the 200-year anniversary of the William Smith map of England. And so we're starting to plan activities and sessions and the idea of geologic mapping, where we've come from, what geologic mapping is like today, what it's going to be like in the future with new technology. So we're very excited about geologic mapping and having some very special people attend the Baltimore conference to help us out there.
Special people, all right. And Rich?
Well, I think we'll be amiss if we don't end with it's oyster season and crab season. So between the crabs and oysters and lots of small microbrews in the downtown Baltimore area, I think everyone will have an enjoyable time.
All right, that sounds fantastic. I think I want to be there. So thank you so much for joining us today, David Vanko and Richard Ortt, the chairs
pleasure.
of next year's GSA 2015.